Well, hey guys, it's Bob Schwartz from the Home Business Advertiser, and I'm super excited to introduce you to two new friends that I've met in the past month or two, Stanley Schrock and Beth Sturdivant. I hope I'm saying that right. These guys have built a multi-million-dollar business in a business that we're going to be talking about today. It's not MLM. We're going to ask them about their 100% commissions. We're going to talk about affiliate marketing. But first, I just want to ask you guys. Oh, by the way, if you want to see the copy of the magazine that these guys are on, just go to homebusinessadvertiser.com and then you can click on the free magazine. Their story is on page 8, 9, 10, and 11. And then we were able to get a full page ad there too. So, Beth and Stanley, I'm not sure which one of you guys want to go first, but would you be able just to tell us a little bit about yourself and maybe about how you two work together?
Well, great. My name is Stanley Schrock. I'm a farmer at heart, but currently a metal fabricator. I live in Pennsylvania and in the country. Never been Amish, never drove horse and buggy, but I always drove. I've been in the farming community with John Deere tractors to boot.
Mm,
So anyway, I had to say it. Chicken farmer, welder, fabricator. Uh, yeah, I've always been in nutrition. Um, that's in a nutshell about myself. I have a
mhm.
team of people around me. I love people. I'm a relational person. So when I do meetings and talk, um, goal is to connect the heart of people. That is my goal.
Hmm. Thank you. And Beth, what about you?
So I've been a serial entrepreneur my whole life. I owned Subway franchises for 21 years. I had my own bail bonding company. I started when I was 20, and I had some other retail, coffee shop, hair salon, health food store, rental properties. But in 2008, I got extremely poisoned by a chemical that they sprayed behind my house, and I got the drift of the chemical.
Hmm.
So I'm now an author too, wrote a book called Backyard Secret Exposed. But through the years, Stanley and I was in another company together, so we kind of knew each other with that company. And it was last year that I decided to go to Pennsylvania and we started working together like really closely. I think the thing about Stanley and I is that our main goal is to help people, like he said. We love to see people get better, but
Hmm.
we also there's both sides of our company. We also have a financial side too, which is extremely great. We work for an excellent company, Engage Global. It's an affiliate company. It's not an MLM. So the pay on it is a lot different than other companies. And we'll go into that in a little bit. But I just want to say that, when you love what you do, it's not work. And I definitely love what I do. And I think building a team with team players is definitely important. And we're definitely looking for people that, you know, their first goal is to help people. We always say money will come,
Hmm.
and it's definitely came for us. And
Hmm.
so that's why we're here today with you is to kind of go over some stuff.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, you brought up the commissions, and that was something when I was interviewing you guys for the story, which, like I said, folks can read in a copy of the magazine. You talked about some things that I think were really important that people would appreciate. That it's not MLM. There are people out there that are like, boy, I just don't like this MLM stuff anymore. And this is different. From what I understand, there's no levels, and it is a 2 or 3 level affiliate marketing company, or pay plan rather, compensation plan. So how does that work?
So do you want me to talk, Stanley, or you?
Yes, yes, you understand the money so much better. I'm the nutrition side and she's
Hmm.
the money side.
Hmm. Hmm.
So the first thing, there's three parts to our comp plan. The first part is when you enroll somebody on a subscription order, the company will pay you 100% of their first order.
Hmm.
So the first person you enroll, you get it immediately, and then we get paid half of it up front and half when they place their third order. And the company will also reimburse the new person for their monthly order when they place their fourth order. So they actually get the same amount in free product, which is pretty outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the monthly, we get paid up to 30% for anybody that we personally enrolled as a preferred customer. So once we hit the 3,000 mark, we get 30%. But also too, the 10% starts at $100. So everybody can make money immediately. And then the third way we get paid is our team. And with our team, there's no levels. We get paid. If it's 50 levels, we get paid. So, there's a structure part to it, of course, but we get paid for all of our volume, depending on what level we are as far as the pay plan. But there are absolutely no levels. So as far as the structure part.
Okay.
So that's really, it's three ways to get paid, plus all of our bonuses that, triple bonus when you first hit something. So it's just an incredible pay plan. So somebody could actually come in as a business and not have spent any money really, just buy their first order and start making money immediately. And we get paid every Thursday. And I've been with the company 4 years, and the company's never missed a payment. We have a real business person that is our owner. He was an investment banker before. I think that's really important because a lot of these companies start off and they pay the people at the top, but they don't pay the people that are starting. This company really believes in paying the people that are starting. And if you're not a team player, then you're not going to make money. But if you're a team player, you will make money on the team side. But every person can get paid immediately on just customers. So we thrive for customers over affiliates. We want people to take this product, see how the product works for them, and be ready to share it before they would actually become a affiliate. So that's kind of what it is in a nutshell.
Yeah, Beth, I heard a conference call, a Zoom call that you did last night. You had a whole bunch of customers and affiliates on there, and it was a great call. I'll put a link to that YouTube in the description when we post this up online, because I think for people that want to know more about the products and they really do need to hear these testimonials. I was listening to it this morning on my phone, getting ready for this interview, and they were really powerful. And you can tell, you can tell when you're hearing the truth. Like you could tell these people were telling the truth about their experiences that they've had. So as far as the products, Stanley, this is your thing. I know you like to educate people about micronutrients. One thing that I want to talk more about is these 5G phones. And from what I understand, they emit this radiation. And you have a product that was developed for the military. So I'm just going to stop talking because I'll group this up. But Stanley, can you talk a little bit more about the products and this radiation and the like just educate us a little bit about that kind of thing?
Yes, and we do have a video, 5G video, that would be good to post there too. But the 5G, the cell phones give off a radiation that people might not be aware. So if I hold the cell phone in my left hand, this part of my hand will go numb, that it's no longer functional. I have to get it out of there, and I have to work with it and get it rejuvenated. Or it was more so in the past, but since I'm on these products, I don't notice it as much. It's much better. These products were originally made for the military, developed for the military, made to work, and the key point here that I want to drive in is they were made for the military to heal them from the inside out, because the military is affected by radiation and chemicals. And so that was a focus point on these products. And that's why Beth got the results she did. That's why many people get the results they do. And since it became down to where we're getting them, they've added some products. And Dr. Prasad has been very, very good at that. So we have bundle packages. Sorry, this is not colored, but the first thing I noticed when I took the Micro Daily
Mm-hmm.
EMF
Mm-hmm.
was my urinary elimination. I had output,
Mm-hmm.
And the second thing I noticed, along with the collagen, because the collagen also has enzyme inhibitors in it, along with the collagen, I noticed a neck injury that I've had that was uh, there was a string. The therapist could not get that string out of my neck.
Hmm.
As soon as I was on these products, that string has not been back. I felt it a few times, a tiny bit, but that was it. It's not there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so scar tissue, I have never taken a collagen work list. I have taken other collagens, and what makes this better? I hope Beth can explain that, or Dr. Prasad someday, because
Mm-hmm.
why is this so much better than other collagens? Why did it work, on my neck injuries?
Beth, do you want to
And
jump
and
in?
now,
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah, Beth, go ahead. You want to say something about why collagen is working better than other collagens? Is it actually a difference?
Well, the base of the collagen is an elite collagen. It's in the category of the best collagen. But Dr. Saad, because he knows combination, quantity, and form, he has put the enzyme inhibitor. So it helps to dissolve scar tissue. Anytime you have an injury, you have scar tissue. Also helps to activate your adult stem cells. It helps your gut. It helps your gut make glutathione, lysine, serotonin, vitamin K, and a lot of other amino acids. Remember, our brain and our body is 30% collagen. After the age of 30, we do not make that much collagen. So we definitely need help with our collagen if we want to, on the outside, keep our skin, hair, and nails.
Mm-hmm.
But I always tell people, what does that matter if the inside is just tore up? But I also want to say that we don't diagnose, treat, cure, mitigate. We're not anybody's professional physician or anything like that. What we're doing is we're sharing how our immune system, when you give the body what it needs, it's our own immune system that does what it does. So it's not that our products heal us, it's that our products support us, and because they support us, and I'd also like to say for the military, they made the micronutrients to support the immune system, but also to provide food if they did not have food in the desert, that they could actually live off of the micronutrients. And when, y'all call and request a video called The Origin, it goes in to talk about that they had to get antioxidants. Antioxidants is the key for all him, doesn't matter. So there was a lot of research that went into this product. The reason why this product is elite is because Dr. Prasad is elite. He was the first
Amen.
radiation biologist in the world, not the US, in the
Mm-hmm.
world, to get a PhD in radiation at the University of Iowa in 1963. And the reason he was first is because he finished his course 3 years before everybody else.
Wow, he's like a
So
Doogie Howser. He's
nine,
one of those smart people.
yeah,
Yeah.
so he's 90 today, but he's still working. He's still writing books. He's still writing papers. I think they said, um, I don't know. He's definitely written over 33 books. He's definitely got over 260-page reviews. Reviews. But
Yeah,
he's just, he discovered butyric acid. He discovered vitamin A acetonate. Um, so I mean, he's just brilliant. That's
yeah,
it. We're dealing with a brilliant formulator and we're dealing with a brilliant business owner. I mean, what better can you get?
right. It's funny you brought
That's
up
right.
the patents. This is a booklet that Stanley had gotten with me, the science behind Micro Daily, and it just lists right here. You probably can't see it, but there's patents that this guy has on all these different products. Starting from 2000 all the way up to the present. So it's like one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 7 or 8 patents. I mean, it's hard enough to get one patent, but to have 8, and then on the back cover it shows like the books that this man has written. I guess he's got like 33 books or something like that about nutrition and
And as you
minerals.
can see, I have many of his books back here. I collect them because some of them are out of circuit, so they're hard
Hmm.
to find.
Hmm.
But I mean, we just love what we do. We just love, we don't have to worry about the science. It's just factual. I think that makes a big difference. We're not just telling you something. It's actually for real.
Right.
Well, and
And
then the fact that a product actually works. For probiotic, for an example, I've
Hmm.
taken probiotics for years. And after I got on this probiotic, something actually happened. My colon function started changing.
Hmm.
And I was like, why does this probiotic work when others don't? You
Hmm.
know, and I hope I'm not being too specific, but because we do not diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease.
Hmm.
However, by taking the engaged products, it does give the body the ability. The body then decides how it's going to function, and there's only one other probiotic out there that, looking at the ingredients, comes close to this one that I know of. And but I have taken it in the past, but not with the same results. Did we fall off?
No, I'm just pulling up the cover of the magazine because I want to show people
Yeah.
the cover of the magazine that you guys are on. Can you see that? Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I I
Yes, we can
I
see
love
that.
I love this cover
So,
because
so the red bottle is the mic.
yes, sir.
Go ahead.
No, I'm listening to you. So the red, you were going to introduce the products, I believe.
Yeah, the red bottle is the micronutrients, and the big pink bottle, round bottle, is the collagen, and then the probiotics is that green bottle,
Hmm.
and the one to the right there of looking at the screen is the omegas, and those omegas. Dr. Prasad is very brilliant. A lot of times there's two kinds of omegas. Um, oh, I don't have a bottle in front of me. Can't give you the identification. Beth, maybe you can. But he
it's the
put,
EPA and DHA.
yes, and he put the one is higher dose in, the one to nourish the brain. It is phenomenal because people need their brains nourished.
Hmm. Hmm.
And then the other bottle on the left is that GLP-1 with the GIP boost in it.
Hmm.
Let me just tell you this. I used to have a gut pain since 2014.
Hmm.
I was diagnosed with an extreme case of diverticulitis. Yes, I was doing things, I was getting along, but it wasn't until I got on this product that my gut pain disappeared.
Hmm. And
And
that's the
recently, go ahead.
yeah, that's the personal testimony is that I was getting off of Beth's conference call last night. And again, I'll put all the links to this down in the YouTube description. But these personal testimonies, I mean, as far as a business perspective, well, yeah, of course you're helping people. That's the most important thing. But then the retention. I mean, if you have these kinds of experiences that people are having just by giving their body the micronutrients that they need, um, the retention on these products must be very, very high.
They are
So,
very high. And I will say this, the important part that we do with our company is we really educate. We're big on science and we're big on education. We do not really have many calls about the amount of money. Yeah, we do a compensation call once a month, but as far as most of our calls, and you can see on the YouTube channel, is about the science. And
Mhm.
if people are better educated and they know why are we taking this product? And also too, just because you think you're going to take this product to fix whatever you decided is what needs to be fixed doesn't always work. The
Mhm.
body will always fix what's most important. And just think about it. It's more important to fix the heart than it would ever be to fix a knee.
Mm.
So if your heart has a situation, the body is going to go after that before it stops the pain of your knee. And I
Mhm.
think a lot of people if they don't get their instant satisfaction, they think, oh, well, this isn't working. Or what if they're going through a detox? Well, when the body feels safe, it will release some toxins. And I don't know about y'all, but I never knew toxins that felt great. I mean,
Right.
because, it's a buildup of what the body is protecting you from. So, like chemicals in that is staying under the third layer of the skin. Or, your liver might say, man, I can really get rid of some poison right now or toxins right now. And, it doesn't always feel good. But, anything worthwhile is work. And that's what we really try to run home with people, is that it didn't take you overnight to get this way. So it's not take you overnight to heal. But if you stick with it, it's the consistency. I know the product, this is the original. This is the original how it used to come for the military.
Yeah, I like that. I
So
saw that packaging. That's amazing.
yeah. So, but the thing about it is when they tested this, it's still vibrant. And that's over 18 years.
I
So
love that.
think
Yeah.
about it. If this is still vibrant, and then I wanted to also mention the red bottle is methylated for the people that need to know that, that product is methylated. Plus it protects from radiation and 5G. And then also I wanted to add on the GLP. The GLP is not a quick fix for weight loss. What it's doing is it's healing the hormones. Every single one of us are under stress today, whether we believe it or not. We're under stress because of the atmosphere. And when something is everywhere, it's a constant stressor. So we need help with our hormones to be less stressed. So just like for me, I was in extreme fight or flight for years. So what do you think my hormones went through? What do you think my thyroid went
Yeah,
through?
up and down and up and down.
And I know you can see, yeah. And, even, movement. Back in the day, I couldn't even deal with movement. I would have a convulsion. All I can say to you is the GLP is all natural. It's going to support the hormones first. You really want to take it with collagen when you take it. And you just want to give it time. You're not looking to stop eating, because some people, they really think about weight loss is, well, I'm not going to eat. Well, that's the wrong way. You've got to eat. Your food is your fuel. It took me many, many years to realize start. And so I can honestly say I'm eating and losing and being able to work out now, which is a miracle for me. So the GLP is supporting all the hormones. And it is going to make a difference. You're going to push away from the table much faster. That right there is showing you that the GLP is working.
Right.
So I just want
Beth,
you to know that you're not always going to lose the weight right away.
So Beth, in a nutshell, what do you eat?
What do I? Well, I've changed it up a little bit, Stanley. I have been carnivore for about 15 months.
Nice.
Eating meat and fat. But because I have hired a trainer and I'm working out, I've got to get some. Well, the carnivore people wouldn't believe that, but that's no carbs. I mean, I didn't have any carbs for 15 months.
Wow.
So I'm eating like yogurt, with a little bit of honey and some berries. Nothing dramatic here. No, I haven't any rice or anything like that. But I'm saying, in life is a balance. It doesn't matter what you decide to do. You just need to be consistent with it. That's the key.
So while we're on this GLP-1, I love it. I mean, Beth can go back and forth, and it's great. While we're on this GLP-1, I just want to tell you, I did not see a weight loss. I can't say that I really gained. I gained a little bit, but what I gained is muscle. I can actually do squats now and get back up without any other assistance. That is huge. That is huge. So
yeah, I met you face to face. You're a big,
not to say,
guy.
Yeah, and not to say you're old, Stanley, but the older you get, muscle is very important for structure.
Well, guys, I think
I was losing them.
I'm so I'm so grateful to work with you guys. I don't even have the magazine back yet from the printer. That's going to come on Friday. So we're going to mail those out to thousands of people all across the country. I want to make sure you guys get taken care of. But for folks that are listening to this, on YouTube, we are going to have a link to Beth's site, Stan's site, the videos, and just everything you need to contact these folks, whether you're curious about the products or the marketing plan, the 100% commissions, not MLM, just a bunch of amazing stuff. So thank you both. Do you have any final words just before we sign off?
Yeah, I would like to say that we are the fastest growing team in the company, and I take my job serious as a leader, to be very, very supportive for everybody that I work with. I know Stanley can vouch for that, but also to finding teammates that, that mold with you. And that's what Stanley and I have, is a great relationship.
Very good. Thank you.
That's right. We do. Yep. Thank you, Bob.
Yeah, Stanley, Beth, love you guys. I'll upload this video today and send you guys a link. But for anybody that's watching, make sure you get a copy of the magazine at homebusinessadvertiser.com. So be good and God bless.
Yep.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.